This is another Crafty Sausage video, and today I am going to be building a logging hut. Now, you might know that we've been talking about making a path over this way and down the hill here for a while, since right down here is where I normally get rid of all my trees and harvest all my trees for wood. But I thought maybe we could make a little shack or something, like over along the water maybe, or along the hill here. I haven't quite decided yet. I guess it sort of depends on where the paths end up. Now, off camera, I did work a little bit on the paths over here, and if we head down there, you can see right here, beside the water, we have a new direction we can go. And if we go up here and turn here, this just takes us over to the map area. And I was thinking maybe we could bring the pathway around here and continue it, and then maybe also bring a pathway off this side of the house as well, since that would be really handy. Okay, let me head back up to the house and get some stuff to start working on that. Okay, I got a whole bunch of wood going here. Now I'm thinking we just bring the pathway right along here, turn it, and then bring some stairs probably down in this direction. Okay, so I got some wood over here and I cleared out a bit of the bamboo here, so I think we're just gonna run the pathway through here. Now, I haven't quite decided if this is gonna be wood through here or what this is. Um, Maybe we should upgrade all these paths into wood, like just the main ones. Um, Let me think about this. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue the path blocks all the way up to the edge of the house here, right here. And then we're gonna turn it into wood from here, going the whole way down to the way down to where we harvest all the trees. But another thing I think we are going to want is some cobblestone here to make it look like it's just supported a bit better. Okay, I just cleaned up these trees here a little bit. We just have to wait for the leaves to decay. Now I'm thinking we just do something like this, just to make it look like it has a bit more support on it, on the pathway. Something like that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now we just need to start taking the stairs down in this direction a little bit. Okay, so you can see here I'm just building up the stairs and then digging down and building up that retaining wall on the side of that house there, so that way it doesn't look like it's falling off the cliff. I had to go to sleep there because it was getting a bit dark. And I pretty much did the same thing for most of it. And then right here you can see I'm starting to build up a little landing area where it's going to turn. See, I ran into a bit of a tree there. I had to get rid of it right there as well. And this was the part where I started realizing how much cobblestone this was taking. And that was because this little spot here was so high up, it was taking so much cobblestone. So I thought then that I would save some and go towards the mountain a little bit, which ended up not working out either, which you can see here in a moment. I got this huge area all mined out, and I actually decided that I was just going to make the staircase shorter. Right there you can see, because I didn't want to dig it into the mountain too far and have like retaining walls on both sides, and it just wouldn't look right. So I decided to cover up that hole I dug and just turn it there and make it a bit shorter than the top one. You can see I ran into some more trees there. And then right there I tried not putting a big retaining wall on there, but then I decided I should because I wanted it all to match and look good, and I wanted to have a railing on it at some point. And then right here I turned to actually go down into the forest, which I called a jungle later on since it was so thick. You can see I was just fighting trees the whole time. Just trying to get some room somewhere. And then here you can see I finally finished with all the stairs, and I'm going along and digging out all the pathways for it. You can see a random crafting table sitting in the middle of the jungle. I have a feeling that crafting table was probably put there before the jungle was there. And then you can see I'm making the opening here. I cleared a little bit of a spot there for where we're going to build the building. And then I went and lit the whole thing up since it was super dark because of all the tree cover. And now right here you can see I'm putting on all the handrails along so that way we don't fall off. Yay! So the pathway over to where it is going to go is completely finished. You can see we put some fences along here so we can't go off the end anywhere. And it goes the whole way up to the house up here. And I don't think I'm going to worry about lighting up the staircase here. Totally not, because I'm out of torches and don't feel like going to craft more, because that would involve smelting down some wood since we don't have any coal. And well, I think we found the Amazon rainforest in Minecraft. This place is like dark under here when it's midday. That's how much tree cover there is through here. Anyway, I think right here is where we're gonna build the building. So let me flatten this land out and let's get building. So I'm thinking we do something pretty simple. So I'm thinking maybe just, I'm thinking we just start with a little bit of a 4-block tall pillar here, 4 blocks here, and then maybe like 3 blocks here. We don't really need that big of a building because, well, we're not going to be putting really anything in here except for maybe some decoration and maybe some chests for some extra saplings and stuff. But that stuff's not going to take much room. So we're not really going to need much room for the building here. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a little like thingy with like a little sawmill looking area outside of this. So let's fill in some walls here and then we can get working on that. Okay, so I got the shack all filled in. I cut out an area for a pretty big window on the back there. I don't know why. I just feel like I wanted to put a big window in the back, even though it doesn't really make much sense for a little like storage shed style building, but we're going with it. Why not? We can do crazy stuff sometimes. So right now I'm just building up the roof here as a pig comes along. This roof is actually a bit of a different style to the roofs I normally build. This roof is sort of like a point roof, so it's not gonna be like a peaked roof where there's 2 ends where the roof comes down and 2 ends where it doesn't. The whole thing is sort of gonna be peaked up if I don't run out of stairs. Yeah, that's the roof finished of the very interestingly shaped building with a very large window. And I'm gonna remove all this dirt here, and then this is the side where the little canopy is going to go, where we can start build our little thingy mabobber. Okay, so I'm thinking we go, let's go 1, 2, 3, let's just go right here, and then we're gonna place these here, and then place these, if I can get it up there, place these up there like that, destroy this extra one, and then we're just gonna use some slabs here to make a little bit of a canopy here. Now, to give it some character, I think I'm gonna make it droop in the center a little bit. Oh, looks like it's getting nighttime. I'm gonna head up. Hello, wandering trader. You've come into the rainforest. Oh my goodness, it's raining. This is actually the Amazon rainforest. Anyway, that wasn't what I came here to talk about. I came here to finish up this, and I also got a couple of other stuff, including some doors, to finish this place up. Oh, I left the glass up at the house. Eh, whatever. Who needs glass? Okay, we're gonna need the glass. Anyway, let's finish up this canopy here. Just get back to what I was saying yesterday about how I'm making it droop a little bit to sort of have some texture. Yeah, let's try some trapdoors maybe. No, I'm just gonna move this crafting table into the building so that way it's closer. Okay, so I got the trapdoors here. So I think we can just do a little bit of this. Just do it around, just like that. There we go, that looks a lot better. Now, I'm thinking along the side right here, we place that, and then I'm thinking, no, let's get the slabs out of the furnace here. I actually did bring the sand, I just didn't smelt it up. I thought I had left it up at the house, but I didn't. And I'm gonna make the workbench out of wood because really, when you look at workbenches, they normally are made out of wood, and then the tool is made out of metal or whatever the tool is made out of. Another thing I brought down was some gravel to make this look like it's maybe used a little bit and walked on, so we can sprinkle some of that around, just like that. And this is looking pretty good. What else can we add? We can add another crafting table out here. Just put it right there. Actually, let's put it a little bit more in the way. Like there. Yeah. And maybe, they don't have a lot of room. Maybe like out here, we can just make some stacks of extra wood. So maybe just put a little bit of wood out here, slightly different sizes. Yeah, like that. We just build it up like this, try to save as much of this wood as we can, since this is a lot of wood just sitting here, not being used. But you know, that's okay if it looks good. It's worth it. Break all these extra ones that I placed down and take a look at it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. The only thing that might make it look better is some train tracks over to make it look like it's tied down. But I don't really have a ton of iron right now, and I don't know. Maybe we'll add it on a bit later. Ooh, yeah, I sort of like that over there to the side. Okay, well, I think that's pretty much the decoration for it. We need to get this window in, which it looks like our glass is done smelting here. So we can go ahead and craft this into panes, which... Where are you? Hello? Ooh, I just got another really good idea. Okay, here's the glass panes. Let's put these in right here. And you know what? I sort of like that big window there. It makes it look a little bit less shacky and a little bit more nice. Anyway, what I was thinking with this is we can make this look like there's like sawdust maybe laying around and like getting tracked around. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Then we can just put this torch and not right above the saw. We'll put it a little bit higher up. Right there. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Just coming out of the woods here and seeing this little shack. Well, I think that's about it for this video. This is another Crafty Sausage video. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe too while you're at it.